Who's going to be the hero?
Ball's got to be in Barker's hands.
First team All-SEC player has it here.
He's got two defenders on. Somebody's open.
Weaving through the double team. Gets it back. Fires a three. It's good!
Now that's a player. That is a player.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Barker. She's got 33. Alabama up by 30 seconds left.
You don't necessarily need a three, but you got to go quick. You keep this time going down, you're going to have to take a three.
Tibiasu still dribbling. Schmeichel blocked by Barker. Schmeichel gets it back. Shot clock down to 5. Tibiasu hits it. Timeout Alabama. Tied at 83.
Nice block by Barker there, and then Tibiasu just taking advantage of what she's given. That is her shot. She is not afraid to take it.
Into Weathers. Barker shakes free. 8 seconds. Barker, can she be the hero? Kick to the corner. Weathers, 1 second for the win. No good. We are headed to overtime.
We get to play some more basketball, Jay. I tell you, a kid from Maryland who's made some plays. We don't talk about her a lot in terms of stats. Is Mira McLean. Got some big rebounds, played some good defense, and now on Barker.
Buckle up, here we go. Alabama starts overtime with the basketball. Barker with 33 in regulation. Misses that one, battling for it back. The Birmingham native who's desperate to get back home. Weathers misfires the three. South Carolina awaiting the winner of this overtime. Sellers through two, passes it off. Maryland leads.
The conductor doing whatever her team needs when they need it. That time with the assist. Coach Freeze is loving it.
Comes down to the block, Uzuma. 5 seconds to shoot. Backing down Sellers. Uzuma goes up and scores!
A little bit of bully ball there, but that was the right thing to do.
Tied again at 85. What's going to separate these teams down the stretch?
The drives for Alabama.
Schmeichel. Plus the foul. Kayleen Schmeichel.
Schmeichel just doing a great job of just getting to the basket. Again, now they're going to be shooting free throws for the rest of the game.
At the line for Maryland, Kayleen Schmeichel. Shooting guard.
Cashes in on the and one. Schmeichel leads Maryland with 22.
Can you contain Alabama so that they don't get to the basket and they don't kick out?
There's the kick out. Great drive. Carly Weathers. What an answer.
Weathers, an underrated score for Alabama.
The Crimson Tide playing without 2 of their 3 scorers. Zay Green and Aaliyah Nye have fouled out. Maryland clinging to a 1-point lead. Schmeichel lost the handle. Cody has it. Weathers poked it free.
normally making plays on offense, but able to do it on defense there. Just sizing up the ball. She lost it. She knew Collins was coming.
At the line for Maryland, Cheyenne
Sellers, 85% free throw shooter on the season, 82.5% in her storied career. Three-time All-Big Ten first teamer, second best free throw career percentage, only behind Christy Tolliver, and a chance to make it a three-point game.
Got the offense if you're Maryland. Now you got to play on the other end. You got to tighten up your defense.
And Brad watching on as Sellers, nothing but the bottom of the net. Barker with tempo. Alabama trailing by 3 and a foul called. Sarah Ashley Barker will now go to the line to shoot 2.
Let's see where they give her here.
Reach in. So Barker at the line for 2. The Birmingham native who is so desperate to get back to the very court where she won 2 state championships in high school.
That was all Coach Curry got so emotional talking about trying to get her back to Birmingham for her last year.
That's where South Carolina awaits in Regional 2. Christy Curry, her 12th season as head coach of Alabama. They've never been to a Sweet 16 under her tenure. 27 years was the last time they made it to the second weekend. Rings out no good from Barker. 2-point lead for Maryland, under 2.5 to play in overtime.
Take care of the basketball.
Sellers missed it. And it's Alabama basketball.
That's one of those shots. If she makes it, it's a great shot. If it's not, you probably should have run the offense a little bit more. This is a good matchup with McClain on Barker. She makes her work for whatever she gets.
McClain got a hand to it. Stole it away. Sellers. Plus the foul. Cheyenne Sellers.
I know we're talking about Cheyenne Sellers and everybody else, but Nia McClain has done an unbelievable job in this game on rebounding and on defense. She's been a huge part of why Maryland's able to stay in this game and have the lead now.
And Cheyenne Sellers on a mission. Completes the and one. Under 2 minutes to play in overtime. Alabama desperate for a bucket. Weathers hands it off. Azuma, count it, plus the foul. What an answer. And that's 5 fouls on Kayleen Schmeichel.
Yeah, Alabama's just been able to get in there at will today. And Azuma, not normally known for offense, usually in there for defense, able to finish and get the opportunity for the N1.
Well, Maryland has won 159 straight games where they score 90 or more. Last loss, 1993. Alabama not going away. 2-point game, 1:46 in this extra session. Maryland has been playing through Cheyenne Sellers. Hands off here for Tibiasu. She hit the game-tying 3 to force overtime.
Got to keep an eye on her. She gives it up. You can't let her get it back.
Tibiasu, a big shot taker. Step back. And a foul called. 2 coming at the line for Sarah Tibiasu.
She's smart. Drive to the basket, get to the free throw line. Easy opportunity. She's just so good with the handles. Collins standing straight up. She just got under her and got an opportunity to get to the free throw line.
A chance to make it a two-possession game. Tibiasu, 94% foul shooter. This is who you want at the line. And she drills it.
Try to get the ball to Barker, but just drive to the basket if you're Alabama. You'll get to the free throw line.
Barker has it here. Hunting a shot. Takes it in for two through contact. She's got 36. Two-point game with a minute to play in overtime. Tibiasu gonna wind this shot clock down.
Watch for the screen on the ball. If it's Kubek, watch for the pick and pop.
Shot clock down to 7. Tibiasu goes to work. Step back. No good. Alabama gets the stop.
Got to pick up the ball.
Barker finds Weathers. Carly Weathers into the paint. And a timeout taken by Christy Curry. With 27.5 seconds left to play in overtime. Alabama with the ball, trailing by 2. We'll be right back. Now, this has been the game of the tournament so far. Alabama trailing by 2 with the basketball. Sarah Ashley Barker has tied her career high 36 points. You know, all eyes on number 3 for this possession. And how about Maryland? They trailed by 17 late in the third quarter, roared back to force overtime, now clinging to a 2-point lead.
If you're Alabama, you got to go quick. You got to try to get 2 shots for 1. You see Coach Freeze trying to get the crowd going. Got to go quick. And then I think you had a foul. Try to get another shot.
The home crowd trying to roar Maryland to the finish line. Weathers the inbounder, looking for Barker, not open. Inbounds it to Collins.
Great switch there by Dulcie.
Weathers, the blow-by. Pulls it back out. Weathers with 10 seconds to shoot. Drives in, spins. Can't score. Offensive rebound. No good. And it's Maryland basketball with 8.4 seconds remaining. And the officials will go review this at the monitor. But the call on the court is Maryland ball.
Great out-of-bounds defense by Maryland. Great one-on-one defense by Dulcie on the ball handler. Ooh, I don't know. This is a better angle.
Out-of-bounds is under review.
It looked like it was off Alabama.
Cristobal Azuma's hand was the last to touch it. At least it looked like it on that replay. 8.4 seconds remaining. Poffenbarger, the inbounder, have to get it in. And Brenda Freeze uses her final timeout. The safety net is gone.
Alabama putting Azuma on the ball.
New inbounder, too. Now it's Cheyenne Sellers. Floating it into Poffenbarger. And she is fouled. So Saylor Poffenbarger heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. 90% free throw shooter on the season. Poffenbarger 1 of 2 from the line tonight, but 90% on the year. If she makes both, it's a 2-possession game.
Well, Christy Curry doesn't have any more timeouts, so you got to make sure.
Misses the first.
You got to make sure if you're Maryland that you match up with the shooters. Don't let them get to that 3-point line.
Poffenbarger gets the second 3-point game. Alabama can tie it with a 3. Maryland elects not to foul. Now a foul called. Into the shooting motion as the buzzer sounds. And Sarah Ashley Barker will shoot 3 to send this game to a second overtime.
There's no more appropriate person for Alabama to be shooting 3 free throws than Sarah Ashley Barker.
They'll review the play to see if there's any time on the clock, and there might be just a tick or two. With both teams out of timeouts. The weight of this game, the weight of the Alabama season on the shoulders of Sarah Ashley Barker. 4 for 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Boy, that's a look for a coach. There's nothing you can do.
Got the first.
That's the hardest one.
And it's a new career high, 37 points for Barker. 2 more to go. The Birmingham native trying to keep her team's season alive and get them to Birmingham in the Sweet 16. Got the second. What a clutch performance for Sarah Ashley Barker. One more free throw to tie this game. Maryland has .7. They don't even get a shot off, and we are headed to a second overtime in College Park.
Unbelievable. This is awesome.
The game of the tournament so far is not ready to end. And what a clutch performance that was by Sarah Ashley Barker.
Alabama has 50 points in the paint. That is unbelievable.
5 more minutes on the clock. Second overtime. Here we go. This game living up to March Madness. A spot in the Sweet 16. Tibiasu in control. Step back 3.
That left spot right there, that's where she loves to shoot the big shots.
Sarah Tibiasu, a big shot taker, a big shot maker. She had the game-tying 3 to send us to our first overtime. And now fires Maryland up by 3. S suits Cody, lost the handle, and it's Maryland ball.
Tibiasu with a hand in her face, going left. She always creates that space there, and they're late. Cody not coming out in time. She only needs a little bit of space.
Sailors pull up hot, misfires. Battle for the ball. And it's going to stay with Maryland.
You got to have the ball in Sellers or Tibiasu's hands right now. Those are the 2 scores for Maryland.
Those 2 have willed the Terps down the stretch as we tick under 4 minutes to play in this second overtime. Sailor so calm. The veteran, 3-time All Big Ten first-teamer, draws the foul. And she has been money at the line. 5 for 5 today. Second best free throw shooter in the history of Maryland basketball, only behind Christy Tolliver at 82.5%.
Well, that's an important foul. I know we only have 3:51 to go, but that's the 3rd foul on Sarah Barker.
Alabama already playing without 2 of their top 3 scorers, Zay Green and Aaliyah Nye, who fouled out in regulation. If they lose Barker, not much more Alabama can offer. Two-possession game as Maryland hits 100. Got them both. Alabama with their backs against the wall in this second overtime, trailing by 5.
Well, McClain's such an important job right now guarding Barker.
Trying to shake free. Barker dumps it off. Azuma, and an offensive foul called against Barker. That's her 4th. Ali Kubek Biggest charge of the night. Biggest charge of her career. So for how close and competitive this game has been, 5 points feels like a fairly comfortable cushion.
It does.
Maryland with the basketball. Alabama going full court pressure.
Again, you get to drive and get a foul. You're going to get to the free throw line here for the rest of the game. So take your time, get a good shot. If you don't have one, get to the basket. Try to get fouled.
Shot clock down to 10. Tibiasu. Finds Sellers on the drive, goes up, can't finish it. Good defensive possession by Alabama. Shot clock violation. Ball back to the Crimson Tide. Their defense delivered when it mattered most there. All ball there from Essence Cody.
So let's see how aggressive Barker is, because she needs to be in this game. She does not want to get the 5th foul. Let's see if she's aggressive driving to the basket still.
Collins right to the rim, scoop to the hoop for 2. One possession game. Tibiasu slowing things down. Maryland clinging to a 3-point advantage here in double overtime. Contact, no call there to clean up the spill. Mary McLean. And a foul called. Essence Cody will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, she's a good option, I think, here in the post, getting her to the free throw line, although she got fouled on the perimeter. If you're not going to go with Barker, then she's a good option inside on offense.
Got the first. And now Alabama has 100. It's back to a 1-possession lead for Maryland.
This is also a good time to get the ball to Kubek and let her operate against Cody on the perimeter.
Feels like it's been all Tibiasu and Sellers down the stretch. Tibiasu has it here.
Oh, they
There's a three. Sarah Tibiasu buries it, and Maryland's up by 6.
Oh my goodness.
Barker, a career high 39. Now she's got 41. Trying to keep Alabama in it.
Got to get over the screen. You cannot let that kid have any space.
Tibiasu in attack mode again. Missed it. And Barker has it. Best way to get the ball, get the rebound. She's been suffocated in this second overtime. Picks up her dribble. Has to kick it out. Collins leaves it off. Azuma. And it's a 2-point game. 1 minute remaining in this second overtime. Maryland grasping a 2-point lead. 53 seconds away from the Sweet 16.
Got to be intentional here. I would trap the ball if I were Alabama.
It's been all Tibiasu.
That's why you trap, because she gets to the basket.
Delivers again. Maryland back up by 4. Barker with 30 seconds remaining. Goes right to the rack. She has been automatic, and that's a school record 43 points for Sarah Ashley Barker. She has done it all for Alabama. timeout on the court. 2-point game. You do not want to miss this finish. We'll be right back. 28 seconds remaining in this second overtime. Tibiasu, the best free throw shooter. Instead, they get it into Kubek. So Ali Kubek with 2 free throws coming. And Essuts Cody has just fouled out of this game. So Alabama now without 3 starters. Zay Green, Aaliyah Nye, and now Essuts Cody have all fouled out of this game.
It's a smart thing that Coach Brenda Fries did, putting Delsey all the way down the Alabama basket. She's a 56% free throw shooter.
Kubek misses the first, so the best she can do now is make it a 3-point lead for Maryland, and Alabama would have a chance to tie it on a 3. Got the second.
The key for Maryland is if you stop that first shot, don't let Alabama have an offensive rebound.
Here we go. 20 seconds left in the second overtime. Barker going for the quick 2. Got it. 45 points for Barker. Foul comes in quickly. Cheyenne Sellers back to the line for 2. Looking to restore a 3-point Maryland lead.
Boy, if the WNBA players are not looking at Barker, they better be after today. She has a will to do whatever her team needs to win the basketball game.
Sellers a perfect 7 for 7 at the line. Her father, Brad, watching on an NBA career with Michael Jordan, the Bulls of the late 80s. And now a stressful parent.
Yeah, he'd rather be on the free throw line himself.
And his daughter knocked them both down. A season high 28 points for Cheyenne Sellers. Biggest 2 points of the season there. Maryland up by 3.
Got to run them off the line. Don't let them take a 3-point shot.
Got to get the ball to Barker. Clock ticks under 10. Weathers.
Oh,
Back to
no.
Collins. A 3. No good. It's going to stay Alabama basketball. No timeouts. 1.8 seconds remaining.
They're going to review it. Oh, Maryland's so lucky here. Delsey went for the steal, and they had to recover. She had such a great look at it.
Who touched it last?
Well, the crowd certainly thinks that Alabama did.
The call on the floor stands. Alabama's ball on the baseline.
Alabama ball.
Okay, so you got to switch everything if you're Maryland here. And the key thing is the inbounder cannot move, so you got to set some good screens if you're Alabama.
Barker in the corner.
And I got Delsey on her, who's 6'2", long arms, moves well laterally for her size. That's a good matchup.
Only 1.8 seconds to get a clean 3 off. Weathers the inbounder, finds Barker, trying to go up with it. Maryland survives! Heartbreak for Alabama and for Maryland from down 17 to the Sweet 16. It took double overtime, but the Terps headed back to the second weekend for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. What a game!
Man, in a game like this, you hate that somebody has to lose. This was fantastic.